Good morning, Harvest Fields. What time is it? In Luke chapter 12, Jesus challenges his disciples. He says, when you look to the west and you see a cloud, you know that it's going to rain. He says, when you feel a wind blowing in from the south, you say it's going to be hot. And he says, you're correct. He says, then how is it that you can read the times and the signs of the earth, and yet you do not know the present time that we are in? And that time also speaks of a season. Jesus is basically saying you can interpret things in the natural that you cannot interpret in the spiritual, and that's not a good thing for those who choose to follow him. What Jesus is speaking about are two Greek words specifically that are interpreted as time. One is the word chronos, and the other is the word kairos. These are two Greek words. The word chronos is what you and I to understand as chronological time. Chronos is today is Sunday, yesterday was Saturday, tomorrow is Monday. That's chronos. Kairos is something very, very different. When the Bible uses the word kairos, which is interpreted as time, it's speaking about an opportune moment. It's about a God-ordained season. The first coming of Christ was a kairos moment. The second coming of Christ will be a kairos moment. What Jesus was attempting to do with his disciples is to show them the difference and saying, you guys really need to understand kairos moments, such as his second coming. Now, some of you might be saying, doesn't Matthew 24 says that of the day and the hour of Christ's return, no man knows, not even the angels that are in heaven, but only the Father? And that's true. That's exactly what the Bible says. You and I can never know the exact day, the exact hour when Christ will come again. However, what Jesus is saying is that you and I are responsible for knowing the season of his return. We are responsible for knowing the kairos of when he will return. And how we do that is we interpret the things that we see, not in the natural, but in the spiritual. So as you and I continue in this Advent season, let me ask you this. Are you discerning the things that are happening in the world events? Are you discerning the things that are happening all around us? Are you discerning the things that are happening in your life? Are you able to discern the kairos moments? Harvest Fields, what time is it?